It's Derby Day in Akron, Ohio, the All-American Soapbox Derby. Hometown winners from far and wide are here seeking the top prize, a 4-year college scholarship. Germany is represented in this 15th of the Small Fry Racing Classics. George Rippard of Ontario is raring to go. Jimmy Stewart bids Dave Grubbs good luck as the 11 to 16-year-old youngsters get away in the colorful event. The Derby is concerned not only with the steering of cars, but with the steering of boys, teaching them to work with their minds and their hands to be better men of tomorrow. A huge crowd follows the heats of homemade racers down 1,000-foot concrete runway. Old man gravity is the final arbiter, but fancy timing devices keep close tabs on the results as the Derby winds up to its thrilling climax. And here it is, the final heat, and a close one right down to the finish line. The winner over Jim Thomas of Pennsylvania and Vic Shepard of Michigan is Joe Lund of Columbus, Georgia, king of the soap boxers. For the first time in Korean history, its citizens go to the polls to choose a president by popular election. In every town and village, they learn the democratic method as they inspect the posters and campaign literature displayed for their benefit. All the Western electioneering methods compete. Even sound trucks are employed to lure the voters to the polling booths. Leading figure in the campaign is 77-year-old Syngman Rhee, who is opposed by 3 other candidates. The election was called after President Rhee asked for a constitutional amendment which would permit the people to vote directly for their chief of state instead of having him appointed by the Assembly. 7 million respond to the new order of things. Many of the voters are illiterate, and the problem is solved by permitting them to dip a small bamboo stamp in red paste and press it against numbered symbols on the ballot. President Rhee is returned to power with an overwhelming 5 million votes out of the total 7 million cast. The war bogs down in Korea as torrential rains lasting for days turn the battle areas into quagmires. Strategic slopes become miniature rivers, and fighting men struggle for a foothold as they build trenches and bunkers against future action. Artillery emplacements are also prepared. Engineer outfits are put to it to keep washed-out roads passable and bridges spanning the deluge that is now Korea. Here is a flying saucer in a rare close-up portrait. But this one is no mystery. Unlike its high-flying cousins, this saucer is created in an Army laboratory at Fort Belvoir, Virginia. Physicist Noel Scott, who discovered the effect, says it's the same phenomenon that has baffled scientists, hexed radar screens, and led jet fighters on costly wild saucer chases. A mass of air under low pressure and electrically charged, and as you see, taking on the shape of a glowing saucer. It's the answer to the year's #1 scientific mystery. Or is it? Something new in Army mess halls at Fort McNair near Washington, D.C. It's Operation Fatty, a volunteer program for overweight GIs. At the diet tables, the well-padded volunteers get only 1,900 calories, compared with up to 4,000 for those who don't have to watch their waistlines. You might call it corporal punishment, making the dieters watch the lucky others pack away those full chow trays. Here's one sergeant who won't throw his weight around, although he could spare it. The door is open, so come on in for a look-see at the latest in hats. A picture of hats designed by Denis Chabot of Paris, having their pictures taken by Monsieur le Photographeur. He may be looking for a birdie on Nellie's hat, and when he doesn't find one, he raises a fuss over feathers, white on a trim black toque. For this one, the accent is all white and quite startling in its effect. It clicks with the photographer. This wide-sweeping eye-catcher comes in white or red. The gal who wears it won't be lacking in appreciative glances from the opposite sex. Big hats, little hats, white hats, red hats. Paris has them topped every time. Hats with veils, hats with flowers. You don't see any flowers? Certainement, we pinned a rose on her. Hats with feathers, too. Paris isn't missing a trick. Mais non. Of course, if Mademoiselle can't face it in her new chapeau, why, she can be a cover girl. But the eyes have it. In Seattle, the Gold Cup race, speedboating's Kentucky Derby gets underway. The world's fastest, most powerful hydroplanes are out after the most coveted victory of all. Entered against slow motion 5th defending champion are slow motion 4th, holding a new speed mark of 178.49 miles per hour, and 4 other top-ranking hydros, including Such Crust and the gigantic Miss Pepsi. It's a rugged race. Every entrant runs into trouble under the grueling pace. In the second heat, Such Crust goes into a turn, lost in the spray. She catches fire. Disaster on the water, but the race continues as the doomed hydroplane is pulled in. Her hull is burned beyond repair. Pilot Wild Bill Cantrell is hospitalized with severe burns as the other competitors run into more trouble. Slow motion 4th is the only one to stand the pace, and the rugged veteran romps home alone.